Alright, we're back after failing the last tutorial level mission, so we're going to have to redo it. Now, one of the neat things about redoing missions in this game is sometimes the mission will change on you when you choose to redo it. So, our last mission took place on a different battlefield, and even though this is also the first tutorial mission, we've been given a completely different set of objectives, different enemies, different allies, a whole different experience. So it's actually not, sort of replaying the entire thing again. Right, so my strategy here was to grab the advanced base immediately so I could get, or have access to my partner, and then grab the new type lab so I'd have access to repairs, or better repairs on my health. And that happened to bring me into conflict with Dunkel here. Now, my mission was to destroy the Black Tri-Stars. I didn't know who they were. They're basically these guys who are all together here. Gaia, Ortega, I think Roberto is the other one. Although I'm going to get blown up here. Taking on 3 guys at a time, not really the best idea if they're, particularly as low level as my suit is right now. So, anyways, I have to take out these 3 Black Tri-Stars, and I didn't know who they were. And I wasn't exactly anxious to go and attack these guys right away when they were all grouped together. Unfortunately, they found ways to find me. So I tried to use my super attack and then my powered up state to sort of get rid of them. I really like the sort of slalom attack here, but unfortunately I was blown up for a second time. So, yeah, things aren't going so well here. Alright, and I'm still located around these 2 guys, and of course our morale gauge is not very good because I've blown up twice. And there I think I lost the duel, which means that by all rights I should have been blown up a 3rd time. Now I'm playing on normal, and again, this is still the first time I'd ever played this game. I missed the mission to get rid of the 3 Black Tri-Stars, so we lost more morale. Even though we hold all the fields except for the enemy headquarters and 1 other. Now I'm trying to just stay out of the way and just shoot, since one of my allies here is also fighting Dunkel. And we finally tag team and get him. So now, okay, I've got an ally who is attacking the enemy headquarters, although that's not wise this early. So I don't think we're going to go down there. Let's zoom around here. Starting to get some video capture issues. In fact, a fair number of them here in this particular level. I hope this is not going to become commonplace, because I haven't really had these major issues lately. But we're going to take Field D, and while we're doing that, the enemy bar got low enough, possibly because we captured the enemy headquarters. And I do mean we. I didn't have anything to do with that. And that immediately reset when the boss showed up, so it wouldn't look that way now. But now we can go and attack the boss. We've got a partner move we can use. We've got a full special meter. And got some sort of rocker pilot as the boss here. I don't know if I'm getting sort of a Zartan vibe or a Danny Sexbang vibe, quite honestly, but you know, hey, we'll just keep working our way through here and keep getting tripped up. Like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm gonna keep learning at least through these first few missions until I get comfortable. I'll try to keep the failed missions out of the playback, just so that the story and the rest of things move through. But you saw in that first tutorial mission that, you know, there will be times when I have been defeated, and I'm not shy about, you know, having to learn from experience here.
I want to protect it, the future for everyone.
All right, so we got full gauge. Okay, you want to try to avoid that. Whenever they are going to use their special move, they do this sort of pink flashy light thing, and then it's just best to get out of the way, because I lost half my health there, and had he been a stronger suit and just been a tougher mission, that could have been all she wrote right there, particularly since we don't have any ability to recover right now. We're just grinding him down with melee combos. And I would point out that I haven't upgraded the suit. Upgrading suits is something you can do. I have not done that, so this is just the basic rank 1, no upgrade Unicorn suit here. And finally, we were able to wipe out Gillum, or whatever his name is.
I felt a light emanating from your soul.
And you can see that Banniger has a slightly different outlook. His stats are a little bit more even up top between melee and shot, but his defense is relatively low compared to his other stats. So we're going to go on and do Intermediate Training 2, and we're going to try to finish out the tutorial missions before we start heading into the story, just to be on the safe side, try to grab a little bit more experience. So here we are. Now, this time, you can see there's a suit already headed for the partner, or the thing that allows you to have the partner power up. So that's gonna be our first target, is to attack that. We're full health, we don't need whatever's in the box. Okay, now we can start trying to take over the advanced base to open up our partner. I think my default partner right at the moment is Char. I don't think I've changed that. Alright, and here's Ribbon's alt mark back in here. Again, I think from the Gundam 00 series, but not certain. And we managed to I'm not even sure they gave us credit for the capturing of the field. I think they gave credit to our partner, who in this case I think is Milliard of Peacecraft. And I'm hoping that we're not going to keep getting these visual breakups we keep getting. Alright, now the advantage... Okay, I was going to go ahead and advance onto that field and try to take it before advancing on the enemy headquarters, but they gave me a mission to protect somebody, and I'm trying to follow through on that. One of my allied Gundams here is Seabrook Arno, and he just blew up. Seabrook Arno, the hero from another Gundam series. I don't know, again, which one exactly. But there are little gears that fly around and blow up. Those are called bugs. And occasionally you'll get the mission to save Seabrook from the bugs. So I'm thinking that they're associated with whatever Gundam series he comes from. Here's some bugs here while we're fighting some Zakus. You can see the little bouncy gears like that. They're very easy to kill. They require just like a hit. But they will basically blow up like mines or grenades or any other sort of explosive item if you're not careful. Okay. So now we're back to Field C, where this is where I wanted to take over the field before. If you'll notice on the map, there's not a lot of enemy ace presence right now, although Field C has the field commanders thing, so we have to kill all the field commanders in order to take over the field. So just a little bit more difficult. A little bit, you could argue it's just more tedious, but because the commanders are not exactly difficult. They're just slightly more difficult than your average soldier. Not quite on the same level as aces. Okay, now there are a couple of ace. There's an ace suit running around this level, so let's see if we can find that guy and take him out before we go to the... Oh, it's Ribbons. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't see where Ribbons was before I activated my super. The benefit is, at least I get to do the powered-up Gundam thing.
Don't look so sad. Humanity will be saved. I will not fail in that task. Yeah! I'll get you!
Okay, I'm going to... Alright, trying to be a little bit better about the whole visual problem, so jumped ahead here. Ribbons has shown up on Field C. So, why don't we try to take him out? Now, this is one of the problems I've got, just getting used to this game, is the way the camera works. See, I can't keep... My camera's focused on me, which is fine, but I can't keep Ribbons in frame unless I'm going right at him.
Too slow.
So, like here, sometimes I feel like it's better to lead with a combo attack than just walk around, because you don't know exactly what's right in front of you. And, maybe your beam will catch somebody off guard so they won't be able to stick an attack into you.
I should be out of my way! Damn humans!
Alright, that time we finished Ribbons with our super.
If only I hadn't lost my lead.
And with that, I think it's now time for us to assault the main enemy base. So we're going to go for it. Once we figure out which walkways we need to use. Again, sometimes orientation just a little interesting, but once you get comfortable with the maps and you see them more than once, you'll sort of get the idea of how each one works and where exactly you need to be pointing. But the first time is kind of tough.
An attack on the enemy's stronghold has begun.
I'll get you!
Alright, now here's the enemy headquarters. And you can see the laser guns. If the enemy headquarters had a higher morale level, those laser guns would still be accessible. And they are really hard to avoid. So fortunately they are not triggered. So we've triggered up, and now we've got hit and almost blown up. Very fortunate there. So now we're going to do our super move that
really shine. Let me take care of it.
You know, when we're in distress. And in distress super moves do just a slight bit more damage than the normal super moves. They also, when you're in distress, your super move gauge will refill faster, so you can do it more than once. Just like that.
You're the same as me?
You know, we still need to watch out for the boss. The boss here is Beecha. Despite the name ending in A and despite the long hair, Beecha is Guy. I didn't find that out until later, courtesy of the story mode. But right now we're just trying to not get blown up here. Now we got plenty of morale bar, but you know, we need to learn good habits.
Gundam Fight International Treaty, Article 3! I'll get you! Come on! I'm finished!
So we got him. That takes care of the mission.
I know where I belong. I've known it since the day I met her.
I believe
We
in
get
you.
a
I felt
quote
a
from
light emanating from your soul.
Banneker about Audrey. Unfortunately, not sure if that's a particularly useful quote for this particular battlefield, but yeah, whatever. And we're now up to level 5. We can pick up a couple more suits. And next time we will continue on in the tutorial missions and then finally start down Banneker's story so that we can start heading down the path that we need to unlock Mr. Troa Barton. So I will see you guys then. Take care.